Hello and welcome to Kickin It With Kenny. This is our second episode of Kickin It With Kenny, and I'm excited about being with you today. As you know, we have just celebrated Mother's Day, and I want to give honor to all mothers everywhere, but especially to my mother. My mother was a tremendous influence in my life, and probably the greatest memory I have, one of the greatest memories I have of her is she pretty much built up my self-esteem and promoted me in what she thought that I was going to be doing. I remember when I used to be in physical education at school, and I'm not sports at all. And we had to do required sports, baseball, football, whatever it happened to be. And I remember when we had softball, I came home excited because the coach had assigned me a position. I had never been assigned a position at all. And the reason was because they were too busy fighting over who had me yesterday. They didn't want me 2 days in a row on their teams. And so I got assigned this position. My dad asked me at the dinner table what position I was assigned, and I told him I had been assigned the far left field position. And he goes, "What do you do?" And I said, "I stand out way in the left field, and then if a ball ever comes there, then I'm responsible to catch it and get it back to the front, to the base or whatever." And you have to understand that my dad liked baseball, so that he was just horrified that I didn't use the right terminology. And he said, "Well, have you played the position yet?" And I said, "Yeah, I played it this whole week." And he goes, "Did you have any balls come out that far?" And I go, "No, not really." And he goes, "Well, why don't you ask the coach for a closer position so you can actually catch a ball?" And I go, "Well, I'm really not that concerned about catching a ball anyway. And but if one comes out there, I'm ready, I'm handy." And he said, "Well, what do you do then?" And he said, "Do you come back in for each team?" And I go, "No, they decided to let me be the far left field catcher for both teams," which I didn't have to walk back and forth because it was quite a ways, probably about the half a block or so, going to where the home base was. And he said, "So what do you do out there while you're standing there?" And I go, "Well, I sing songs and I arrange songs in my mind, and I sing alto and tenor, and then I practice my piano in my head, and it's just a nice little break for me for about 45 minutes that I can just focus on my music." And he goes, "You know that's not something to be proud about, that your coach made you the far left field catcher. That's not really a position. He made that up. That's because you suck at baseball and sports, and so they want you out of their hair." And I go, "Well, whatever, it doesn't really matter to me." So after the dinner was over, when I got ready to bed, my mother came up to pray with me, and she said, "I just want to make sure that you really are okay about what happened at school with your baseball position or softball position." And I go, "Yeah, it's fine. It really is fine. I'm not good at it anyway." And I said, "You told me be careful when I catch a ball, because if it breaks my finger, if I break my finger or my wrist or something, it could affect me for playing the rest of my life." And she did tell me that. Just be careful. Anything you do, be careful. Because she always told me that I would be making a living with my hands playing the piano. So she said, "So you don't have a problem with being far left field?" And I go, "No, not at all." So she prayed for me, and then she bent down to kiss me, and she said, "Well, I think it's great that you have no problem being in far left field, because I have a feeling that you're going to be in far left field most of your life." So that was the wisdom that my mother handed to me, and it's pretty much true. I'm pretty much in far left field from the rest of society, and has seemed to like it out here because I can do what I want to do. But I do want to give honor to her. And I have a book that I wrote with her. I'll show it to you now, not with her, but about her. It's called Lona's Son. And if you want to order this, you can go to my website and order it. We will put it on the screen for you at kennytimsproductions.com. And for this broadcast, it's normally $39.99. It's a 10-disc book, and I will offer it for $25. Thank you. Well, who is that? Lord help. I'm filming. Well, who... Hello? Anita, what you doing?
Oh, not a whole lot. Hello, Mr. Man. I came to pick up the lyrics
For
for
the concert, or?
yeah.
I gave you those at the hotel. Didn't I give you the? Yeah, I gave all of y'all your.
You gave them to me already?
Yeah, right.
You know you shouldn't be giving me stuff.
Oh, Lord. You know I'm filming and you're interrupting my Kicking It With Kenny.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, well, that's what it is when you deal with older people.
You're in trouble, you know that, don't you?
Here you go. What is it? Get ready for a blessing? Or, I've got get ready for a blessing here. Do you need that?
Somebody. Yeah.
Well, here, just take
What
these.
all
Are,
do you have?
these are all the lyrics.
Okay.
I've got all of them for that. So yeah, we're filming and for the Kickin It With Kenny show.
Oh,
So
well, how's it going?
it's going good. We just got started. We really weren't planning on being interrupted. If you get my drift.
Well, things always happen.
Yeah, we're getting ready to do a piano segment. So
Oh, can I stay for it or do I have to leave?
sure, you can stay.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Do you want to sing? Would you
Okay,
like
I'll
to sing?
What do you want to sing?
Yeah. Let's do a verse of Down in My Soul. That one verse.
Okay,
You got your music there?
yeah.
Oh, you brought that music. Okay, cool. What, you want me to do the first part and you just repeat?
Okay, yeah.
Why don't you move over here
Okay.
so we can get better light, okay? I hear the music
I hear the music
down in my soul.
down in my soul.
I hear the music
I hear the music
down in my soul.
down in my soul.
I hear the music
I hear the music
down in my soul.
down in my soul.
And the whole wide world is my home. I feel the power
I feel the power
down in my soul.
down in my soul.
I feel the power
I feel the power
down in my soul.
down in my soul.
I feel the power
I feel the power
down in my soul.
down in my soul.
And the whole wide world is my home. And the whole wide world is my home. One more time. And the whole wide world is my home. Is my home. That was good for impromptu. Sometimes you really sound good.
Every once in a while.
Every once in a while it works.
It'll work.
By the way, that's Anita Jordan with me, one of our vocalists. Me and Anita, we've been working together for 20 years or so. I did a gospel of her album. I did some music on that for her, playing the B3. And we've been friends and partners in crime and music ever since. By the way, on May the 18th, I'll be hosting a music fest, and Anita's one of the singers. It'll be with the Kenny Tim Singers, and that consists of Anita Jordan, Lila Sherman. Many of you here in Phoenix, especially, are very familiar with Lila Sherman. She was the lead singer for Sister Blues for many years, a big blues band that did very well here in the Valley, and also Anthony Keys and Michael Adair. The band will be Sympathy of Clocks Band, which consists of William Gilliard and Brian Poole and Kevin Sheely. But I also will have Carl Wyman coming in to do some piano and guitar. Piano, when I'm going to be doing a portable B3 out there. So we're going to use him for that, and also some things on the guitar. And then I have my you remember Celeste?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I love Celeste, and you're going to love her. She's going to be doing some bongo drums with us. And she gets into those drums, so she'll be with us out there as well. This is at the Wyndham Gardens, Midtown, 3600 North 2nd Avenue in Phoenix. It's at 6 o'clock in the evening, if the weather permits. And I know some of y'all back east will wonder what we're talking about. We're talking about if it's not too hot. That's what we mean. When y'all say if the weather permits, you mean that you're not iced in. We're talking about if we can stand, because we're just like 2 minutes from hell in the summer here. So if the weather permits, we're going to be at the amphitheater, and I think that it will. That's why I put it at 6 o'clock. If not, then we'll be in one of the ballrooms at the Wyndham Resort. There is no charge for this. So it's family friendly. Bring your family, bring your friends. It's going to be an hour, maybe an hour and 10 minutes of just fast-paced, fun music, gospel, jazz, blues, little country, a little bit of all kinds of music is going to be there. It's going to be good stuff. It's going to be good stuff. If Anita can get herself together, I'd like her to do a couple of songs, but that's really asking a great deal about her, not her doing songs, her getting herself together. But we will take a donation. The donation will go toward the singers in the band to make sure that they get reimbursed as much as we can for their talent that they're sharing that evening. So now, if you want to come and get a reserved front seating, then you need to get to my website, kennytownsproductions.com. It's on the screen. Go to the contact page and shoot me an email through my productions page, and we'll have your name on the VIP list at the front, and that will guarantee you that you get front seating. And if not, then you still can come, but you won't be able to sit as close to the front as what those are that are reserving. So reservations, you can do it that way, or if you know my email, you can shoot me an email. Don't call me or text me because I'll forget all about that. So either do it, it has to be something that I can see in front of me, and I'll get your name on the list. Also, on May the 12th, I'm excited. I'm going to be playing for the launching of and the fundraising for Fred Duvall's campaign for governor of Arizona. He's running this year, and it's like it's going to be good. And so I'll be there. Compliments of one of my friends and attorney here in the city, Leah Pollen Hill, to play for his launching his campaign. On a regular basis, I'm at the Wyndham Gardens on Wednesday nights. Fun time out there on the patio normally, again when weather permits. And then on Tuesday nights, I'm at Le Chalet Bistro, and we'll get the addresses to that on the screen as well. And I'm there at times and all of that. I'm there on Tuesday nights. It's ladies' night, and all the ladies get half price. This is fantastic out there. Last program, I showed you a little blues run on the left hand. This time, I'm going to show you what to do with your right hand. So hopefully, I did get a student from that thing too as well. So I welcome him, my new student, to Kenny Tim's Music. Before we start our lesson, thank you, Anita,
You're welcome
for stopping by. Even though you interrupted, at least you redeemed yourself by singing.
Thank you.
It's great to have you. Great voice.
I'll
Miss
see you
Anita.
later.
Okay, Miss Anita Jordan. At the last episode, I taught you a blues or a boogie-woogie riff or run in the left hand, if you recall. If you haven't seen that portion yet, you can go to kickingitwithkenny.com, kickingitwithkennyaz.com. And you can pick up the first episode and see what we did with the left hand. But I promised you that I would show you what to do with the right hand while you were playing your left hand. And in the left hand, we did a C. You start a run that starts on C. So when the right hand to go with that, it's going to be very simple. I'll make it very simple for you. With your thumb, place your thumb on E. Place your second finger on G. Place your third finger on A. And place your little finger on C. And you come up with this sound. Like this. And when you hit your C down here, then you hit this chord with it, just like that. Now you're going to hold your chord while you do that run. So it's going to sound like this. You're going to do it again. Then if you recall, the next thing that I showed you was we went to F here. We started on F. Now what you're going to do with your right hand, exactly keep it the same. The only movement you make is move your thumb to the black note just to the left of that E, which would be an E flat. But you just move your thumb over is all you do. And when you move that, you're going to get this sound. Now we're going to play that with the left hand, starting with F. Like that. Now you're going to go back to your C, just put your thumb back on the E. Now the next thing I showed you was we're going to do a riff on G in your left hand. What we do, you're going to move your right hand this time, put your thumb on F, and your second finger on A, your third finger on B, and your little finger on D. And when you hit the G with your left hand, hit this chord and hold it. And it's going to be real quick, so get ready. It's just going to be just 4 notes. Like that. Now go back to your F that I just showed you. Now go back to your C, which would make it an E with your thumb. That's it. I'll do it once for you. Like this, very simple. Do it with your eyes closed. Baby. Here we go back. Something like that, okay? Good piano lesson, good. By the way, before I get away from the piano, I have online lessons that are starting June, I'll get the date here somewhere, June the 10th. These will be, you can take anywhere in the United States or anywhere in the world, actually. You can sign up for an online lesson. To do so, you just have to have Skype, because I'm using Skype as our medium between us. At the point in time, at the designated time, we'll both tune into Skype. We'll get on the same channel together, and then we'll start the piano lesson. Now, we'll teach, if you're already a pianist and you need to know runs, maybe you're a church pianist or a jazz pianist, or you're trying to figure out how to do a rock and roll run with your band that you play at Joe's Bar and Grill or whatever it is, I can help you with that and help you to put some riffs in or whatever you're trying to do. If you're trying to figure out a song, what chords, how to enhance what you're already doing, I can help you with that. This is great because it's real time. It's not emailing back and forth. You'll ask questions and I'll give you answers right online. You'll just need to contact me through my website right now, through KennyTimsProductions.com, and I'll show you how to get into that. I'm building a new website just for that program, but it's not done yet. But if you'll contact me through my productions website, we can do that. The cost of this is $100 for a 4-lesson package. Now, in my normal lessons that I give live, on person to person, it's a lesson per week. I'm not going to do that online because I'm going to give you the option. If you want to take a lesson a week, then you do your then you'll have your 4 lesson package up in a month. You could do your lesson, you could do it all in 1 week, or you could take 2 or 3 months to do it. It doesn't really matter to me. But you'll buy a package of lessons of 4. That'll be $100, and you'll be able to pay through the website that I'll send you the information on. When the money is received, and it will be quick. When the money is received, then we'll set up the time for your lesson, and from then on, I will begin teaching. So I'm really excited about that. This is something that I've been wanting to do, and actually have been asked. A lot of people have been asking me about this. So you know who you are in Las Cruces, New Mexico. It's finally happening. So get a hold of me and let's take some piano lessons. On this, there'll be chord building, sight reading skills, runs, intros, outros. And also, if you just want systemized study, I can do that. We'll both use the same book, and I can help you with that as well. So that's something to take advantage of regardless of where you live. I've even had some people out of the country that's contacted me in the last 2 or 3 months that wish I had an online session. So now it's becoming a reality. So June the 10th, contact me as soon as possible, and let's get it all set up, and we'll start teaching immediately. Well, good Lord, who is that? I never have anybody just drop by. I just hate it when people just drop by on me when I'm trying to do stuff. Don't they know that I'm busy? I don't have time I hate people dropping in on me. Hey, how are you doing?
Hey Kenny, what you doing?
What's up with you?
Hey Cody, just came to visit you.
Yeah, we're busy, but I'm doing the filming for the for the Kickin It With Kenny. You know, you sponsored it.
Yes.
Last time, so actually I'm glad you're here because we can.
We're always glad I'm here.
It was good to see you. You're looking good.
You too.
Are you feeling better?
A little bit. Just the ups and downs, but other than that, pretty good.
Hey, do you have the pictures from the recital?
Yes. I was gonna say, you look good. I don't know what you do with your hair, but just looking in the shadows, looks good.
Bright. I look good to everybody.
Right.
Yeah, if you have the pictures.
Yep.
Do you have the disc?
The disc, I have them on my iPad, bro.
Oh, okay, cool. That's
so
good.
like,
you don't have to show them to me right now. Just make sure you have them.
I'll show you when you're done or something.
Okay.
We can go through here and go through all of them.
Well, let me introduce you to the audience. Okay.
Cool.
Everybody, this is Vlad Georges.
Hi, everybody.
He's with what's the name of your company?
Fiji Enterprise.
Fiji Enterprise. Vlad is a fantastic photographer. All of those new photos that you see of me on my website, y'all that have kind of found me very attractive, and I get lots of notices about how gorgeous I am. Well, I am gorgeous, but a lot of that is due to Vlad's excellent photography work. He can slim you up or spread you out, whatever you need. And it's excellent outdoor photography or indoor photography. He's here interrupting me to give me slides or whatever for my recital. He just filmed or did pictures of all the kids for the recital that we had.
It was great. I loved it. Everybody was so good.
I know.
You must be a good teacher.
I hope I am.
Everybody's so good.
Especially the little one that wanted to make sure he went first.
Yeah.
First. My little Connor. His name is Connor. He's every Sunday at his lesson, he says, when I get ready to put Connor on his page, because his sister shares the book with him, he always says Connor with an E. And I said, well, okay. And he goes, yeah, but the first time you did O, and it's with an E. And I said, I know, but now I have it down, so you don't have to remind me every time. But he still does remind me that it's Connor with an E.
Great.
But he wanted to go first, and so.
It was great. Anyways, well, I should probably let you go do your thing.
Well, tell him a little bit about your photography real quick.
Oh, sure.
Promote yourself.
Where can we start? I've been taking pictures since I was about probably 10, 12 years old with my father. I've kind of left it alone after a while because I got into working out, as you know, and
Yeah.
weightlifting. But for the last probably 5 to 6 years, I've been really focusing a lot on photography just because sometimes it's my passion, I love it, and I'm pretty good at what I do. So anybody that needs, I don't even know, from headshots to outdoors to indoors to, as you said,
Weddings, whatever. Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
And so
We'll put your
wonderful.
We'll put your address up there, you how to contact you.
Yes.
We'll put that, and we'll also
Give you some links to some of the pictures.
please. And
I love the first one. Great, awesome.
Yeah, that was
You did a
August that
good
did
job.
that.
Yeah,
And I
awesome.
want to say to the audience, someday when August is dressed decently, then we'll have him in front of the camera. But right now, he normally looks like he's homeless, so he can't go in front of the
That's
camera.
not
Homeless
good.
people. Not well, yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of does, yeah. Honestly, if I'm nothing but brutally honest. But well, it's good to see you.
Yes,
And drop
I'll be
them off.
talking to you a little bit, okay?
Okay, sounds great. Take care. Love you.
Nice to meet you guys.
Love you. Take care. Bye bye.
Bye.
I'll walk you to the door.
Okay.
Come back.
See you in a
anytime.
little bit.
Okay, we'll see you in a little
Okay,
bit.
bye-bye.
Dear Lord, I just hate when people don't call you when they're coming. It just aggravates me because you could be doing stuff. And I'm usually busy, and even if I'm not busy, that doesn't mean I want to visit. But anyway, I like Vlad. He's a good guy. We'll get back to it, okay, August?
And whenever you're ready.
If you tuned in the last episode, which was our first, I introduced you to Mr. Cody here. Cody is a little over 4 years old. His name is actually Cody, and his last name is Pendant. He is definitely codependent, and I promise you I'll tell you how he got his name. I've run out of time today to tell you that. I do want to tell you something new that's happening. My product, I've got music, I've got chapters from my audiobook right now that's uploaded. I have a new online store. It's Kenny's Music Shop, SHOPPE. We'll have it on the screen for you. Kenny'sMusicShop.com. And if you go in there, you can download, you can purchase music, you can purchase with me with my band, me doing solo, me vocalizing with my playing, different solos. Anita's will be on there with one of the songs. Each one of those individual tunes is only $1. There'll be stuff there for dinner music. If you're having a dinner party and you want a nice CD of dinner music, then you can peruse that and select the music. And instead of buying the entire CD and then not liking all the songs on the CD, you can kind of pick and choose which songs that you want. So that will be available. Also, I think it's like May the 20th, but we'll put that on the website in the editing process. I do want to mention that on Sunday mornings from 10:30 to 11:30, I'm music director at the Unity Spiritual Center in Sun City, and it's a great time, great music, great teaching, and if you're out in that West Valley area, then I invite you to come there to hear the music and the teaching at any time. I want to thank my sponsors for this program, Alternative Poker Tour with Bill Soroka, who now has become one of my piano students. But thank you, Bill, for sponsoring this program. Also, D'Antonio Signature Day Spa and Ink, which is owned by my kids, David and Christy. They're responsible for my hair. They're not responsible for Cody's, but they're responsible for mine. Wonderful place in Chandler. We'll give you the information on the website for you as well. I want to thank VG Enterprises, our photography. You met Vlad today, also is one of my sponsors. And of course, Mr. August with 360 Degree Productions. That's doing all of this video work for you and is available for all your parties or whatever you need your events, whether they're small or huge. He can do it edited. He's a genius at what he does. Thank you for being with me today. If you want to sponsor, the sponsorship is $30 for a segment. If you want to sponsor, I'd love to have you. It helps defray the cost. You just go to my website at kickinitwithkennyaz.com. Click on the partner tab, not the sponsor, but the partner tab. And in doing so, that you can Cody wants it down, you can become one of my sponsors. Y'all have a great May, and I will see you soon.
you're going to do stuff. You have to be still. That's why you get no weapons. Okay, ready.